All right. I am not an amulet expert. I feel like the Blue Moon deck was actually pretty bad. We tried one with Young Pyromancer and Jace. It was really mediocre. We probably need to give a bigger control version a try, but it was not exciting. I think this is a keepable 7. It's like really bad against fast modern decks, but it's got Azusa and a Primeval Titan and like plenty of lands. I could see someone more experienced telling me it's correct to throw this back. But I've got some of the things my deck is interested in doing. This hand's very reasonable against most decks that are leading on Inquisitions. Hey Jeff, can you put this one measly democracy point towards Legacy Vial Smasher? Sure thing, Big Mama. And that's something people are always welcome to do, regardless of how big or how little. You can always look at the donation queue and cheer or donate for decks you want to see happen sooner. How was the Miracles deck? It's okay. It's like nothing to write home about, but it was fine. And again, any of the decks that we've played, you can check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hogan. 100% of the matches of Magic that we play on this stream get archived there. Oh, they're playing Mardu Pyromancer. You can see the donation queue with this command. bit.ly/donation queue. I guess, you know what? Thinking on it more, this hand was probably supposed to be a mulligan because without an actual untapped land, we actually can't play Azusa until turn 3, right? Or until turn 4, because like this is going to come back into play tap next turn. See, I probably wasn't supposed to keep this. Probably wasn't supposed to keep this. They are a Blood Moon deck. Blood Moon's kind of scary. That's decent. Am I willing to lose to a Blood Moon? Yeah, almost certainly. Alright, so because we drew that, I'm going to go ahead and cast the Summoner's Pact. We'll grab this Azusa. We'll play this. We'll play Azusa. This is really important. If your Azusa dies, you lose your extra land plays. So we need to play Tolaria West before we play the Gruul Turf. Because if I played the Gruul Turf first, it would give my opponent a chance to kill this in response to this trigger. And then I wouldn't be able to play an additional land after my Gruul Turf. I think I want to just pick up Gemstone Mine here so I have an untapped land. Yeah, look at that. I'm so smart and thin. So smart and thin. Yeah, I mean, he had 4 forests and he still lost to Blood Moon a bunch, right? So, like, what's the... If we're still losing to it at that point, like, let's just plan to dodge. This is good. I like the aggressive line for my opponent here. They do just need to kill us. I wouldn't be surprised to see them take engineered explosives here. And like that's a really little thing. Like that if you've never played a deck like this before, that's something that you could very easily miss and get punished for. So it's like intuitive if you are familiar with the lines, but if you're not familiar with the lines, it's a small thing that can give you a reasonable edge with this style of deck. Will you make your own BB or Jace decks on stream after doing donation decks after a while? Maybe. I mean, the Jace deck is my own deck list. And we've actually, like, we've had a few, like, people sent in money. Like, the Miracles configuration was my build of Miracles. Like, I didn't take someone else's. Where's the skip button for when the OP tank's asking the real questions? So, we have to pay 4 here for our Summoner's Pack. So, our Growth Chamber and our Gruul Turf are going to be tapped. I think I want to just play out the Engineered Explosives here for 0. So that way I can... Well, that was a great draw. Well, that was just an excellent draw. Do I play this out for 0? Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to just play this for 0 because, like, if we get to the point where we're casting Primeval Titans, we should probably be able to win the game. So, like, we're just looking to, like, dodge Blood Moon and dodge Thoughtseize here. And, like, we can just start windmilling Primeval Titan after Primeval Titan. So I just want to, like, keep my health total high here. It does prevent Gemstone Mine from getting counters. Is in fact how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and just crack this Engineer Explosives as a gain 3 here. Just, like, clean these out. Nope. Their algorithm just basically demonetizes at random. Yes, we have played it, and there is a video. So looking to dodge Thoughtseize here. What are some good blue-black control finishers for 5 mana or less? Thing in the Ice. I think Thing in the Ice is a great finisher. All right, so we don't have an amulet, so we're not going to go completely insane here, but this should be a pretty good. Oh, they only have 1 card left in their hand too. That's pretty good. All right, so what do we want to get here at this point? I think I want to replay. Honestly, I think I just want to gain 4, right? Like, I already have this Tolaria West in my hand to go get another Titan. So I think I'm going to get Simic, Growth Chamber, plus Vesuva. And I'm going to Vesuva the Radiant Fountain and then return the Radiant Fountain to my hand. Actually, I can just return the Vesuva to my hand, right? Nah, it's probably better as Radiant Fountain for now. So, do I want to play the Sakura-Tribe Scout? I think I do. I think that lets me put extra lands into play, and it could threaten to trade with the young Pyromancer here. So they need a Terminator, a Dreadbore, and they discarded Terminate last turn, so they might have another one here. They just have Bedlam Riddler, okay. Discard spells don't matter at this point. Or I have no spells in my hand. How dead are you, opponent? Pretty dead is apparently the answer. All right. Just Radiant Fountain into play. Alright, so just need to not time out here while I'm trying to figure out what decisions I'm supposed to be making. I probably want Boros Garrison plus Slayers Stronghold at this point, just so any future Titans I can start giving haste to. I think I just want to keep bouncing these Radiant Fountains, right? I could have hasted there. Oh, you're right. I could have floated red and then picked up the Slayers Stronghold, right? Yeah, I could floated red and pick up the Slayers Stronghold. I see that now that you mentioned that. Okay, yeah, that's good. So I'm just going to pick this up, though. And then I can transmute this. Is getting Pact of Negation nuts here? I think I'm just going to get Pact of Negation. Just, like, have a no button. If they want to stack block this, I think I'm okay with that, since I just have, like, infinite Titans at this point. I just want to like max my blue mana basically. Let me get Simic, Growth Chambers. Opponent has conceded. All right, they understand where this game is going. All right, Mardu. They definitely have Blood Moon, so the Rex Sage comes in. This is probably a fine Explosives matchup. Hornet Queen seems pretty good. Is Ruric Thar good here? Probably not. This is not... I feel like this isn't a Pact of Negation matchup, but I could also see the logic behind just, like, never cutting a Pact of Negation. I think... yeah, Bojuka Bog's great. I think I remember being told that we're supposed to cut Amulet of Vigors against these grindy decks. Do you agree with that, Edgar? Is cutting Amulet reasonable? Because they're going to be bringing in ways to shatter it. Just like cut some of our... have not casted Jace yet. Amulet is bad against discard decks. It's good. Good assessment. I like that reasoning. This doesn't feel like a Dismember matchup. Ruric seems reasonable. Yeah, I guess he kills them pretty quickly, right? And their health total gets kind of low. I think we're supposed to cut Jace in this matchup. They're kind of a grindy deck. Ruric is easier to cast under Blood Moon too. That's good. That's a good line. I guess he's impossible to cast under Blood Moon, huh? Just bring in this. Yeah, I can leave adjacent. It's probably fine. Is trimming in Azusa? I kind of want to leave some Jaces in. I'm going to trim in Azusa. Although I guess she's a 1-2. 1-2s block their Pyromancer tokens kind of well. I haven't played since the Ban on Earth either, Bird Person. Just haven't had time. Trim Scout before Azusa. Okay, I like that logic. Let's do this. Let's do this. I could see... maybe we could have cut a Cavern of Souls, too. I could see Cavern of Souls being a fine cut, just because... what's the word I'm searching for? We aren't playing against a blue deck, and I'm, like, boarding in a Bojuka Bog as a land. Scout just gets bolted. That makes sense. You get things off of Azusa guaranteed. Am I supposed to lead on Yavimaya Coast here or Gemstone Mine? I probably just assume I'm going to hit a bounce land at some point and lead on the Gemstone Mine, right? Oh, now I get to lead on that. I think this is a pretty easy Gruul Turf. It's like when I hit my land drops. I could see Merit Engineered Explosive is there, just like have interactive things, but God, these don't even look like Magic cards. They don't even look like Magic cards. Ancient Stirring still legal in 2018. Oh no, I liked my spells, opponent. Good news, I can play the Gruul Turf. I can play the Gruul Turf and not discard to hand size. I liked my Sakura-Tribe Scout, opponent. Ooh, ooh, I found a piece of candy, chat. I found a piece of candy. I think that really matters. I assume when they find a third land, we're getting Blood Mooned. Liliana? Sure. Titan, please. Built. I feel like I'm just supposed to sit on this Baloth, right? Do you play the Baloth or do you sit on it? This is probably one of the more important decisions we have this game. Like, do I play the Baloth or do I sit on it? They know about the Baloth from the Thoughtseizes. They know about the Baloth from the Thoughtseizes. I think we're supposed to sit on it. I think we're supposed to sit on it. It just like makes the Liliana much worse. Hey, Bunted MTG with that brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. Subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here, so I really appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Explore. Let's go exploring, chat. Built. We're in trouble, chat. Hey, Carnage with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. Welcome to everyone hanging on here today. Just playing some modern. First match with Amulet Titan featuring some Jace the Mine Sculptor. Mpopa with that brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you, folks. Sharing that Amazon fun money. I do appreciate that. So long, Gruul Turf. I hardly knew ya. Looks like they're just playing Jerry's PT list. Alright, we're gonna sit on that one, I think. No, we're not supposed to play the Baloth yet, I don't think. I think if we haven't played it yet, we're still not playing it. Just see so many cards. Why does that card have prowess? Because it's really good. Hey, you know what other cards? What else is really good? This Primeval Titan card's pretty okay. Primeval Titan card's pretty okay, I hear. So this is kind of interesting. Do I get Tolaria West plus bounce land here, or do I get a basic forest so I can guaranteed tag a Blood Moon next turn? That's the question. Do I guarantee a second Titan after they have a removal spell, or do I? Jerry only had 2 Blood Moons, right? They're through half their deck though. I think they have way more ways to kill this Titan than they do Blood Moons. Like Forest Tolaria West, then any bounce land lets me pick the Tolaria West back up. That's probably the conservative play. It's Tolaria West plus Forest. So like, the problem is here, they have the Ghost Quarter in play too. Oh, I could get a Bojuka Bog. Bojuka Bog's pretty appealing. It gets rid of their looting too. I actually really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get Bog Forest, actually. I'm gonna get Bog Forest. Just like, gets rid of their ability to see more cards here. I think that's the line. That gives me a chance to have this Titan live. The best chance to have this Titan live through the next turn. Yeah, Bog Forest is the line. They'd have just killed this if they could have killed it, right? So this is going to get Growth Chamber, Tolaria West. I'm assuming they're going to Ghost Quarter my Tolaria West here. That's fine. Didn't Ghost Quarter my Tolaria West. Deal. Titan is a big boy. He is a big boy. Alright, can I get another Titan here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have exactly enough. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll get a second forest here, so if they rip a Blood Moon, we can still pay for this. In fact, this Titan is going to get Vesuva Forest, so that way, if they Ghost Quarter me and then Blood Moon me, we don't die. So this is going to get Vesuva Forest. Just to be super conservative here. It does matter, because there's a Vesuva in my deck. Good try, though, chat. Yeah, we're 1-0. Sweet. This deck's doing powerful things. This deck's always done powerful things, right? I've played with this deck in the past. It's gives you, and it has toolboxes for its toolboxes for its toolboxes. Like your Tolaria West turns into packs, turns into Titans, turns into other green creatures. We beat some good hate there, right? Like we beat discard into a Molten Rain and other stuff and a Ghost Quarter. I think our opponent punted there a little bit by not Ghost Quartering us off our thing, though. This hand seems fine, right? I think that's super exciting, but fine. It needs a bounce land, but it's got stuff. It's got the card the deck is named after. Probably going to be pretty reasonable. Squadron Titan. That is a great way to describe it. Squadron Titan. He finds some friends. Thanks for being here to watch your favorite Magic deck ever. So this is, for those that are new, this is a donation deck list from one of our viewers. He said, go find a sweet Jace deck. I was like, all right, I want to play Jace and Amulet Titan. I mean, Jace helps fix one of the problems this deck has, which is it tends to have a lot of air in it. Huh. I think I actually just want to play this explosives for one here, right? I think I want to just play this explosives for one since they let on Wild Nicodle. Just like preserve my health total here. I mean, if I packed for Azusa, then I don't have a Titan. Well, no, if I crack it next turn, I don't have... I'll lose my Amulet of Vigor. I'd lose my Amulet of Vigor. Is the problem with that, chat. This is symmetrical. Work with me, chat. Now, because they had Goyf and because we drew the other Summoner's Pact, it feels kind of bad to not have played out the Amulet first and just try to go linear. All fair Magic cards are symmetrical. Ooh, actually, I probably should have cracked this. We could get Boros Charmed here. This saves us 1 point of damage, technically. Packed for Jace the Mind Sculptor. I don't understand why you're not pacting for Jace, Hogland. I don't understand why we didn't pack for the Jace. So, am I getting Azusa here? I can't Titan this turn. If I go get Azusa, I can Titan next turn. Assuming they don't kill the Azusa. Oh, I want to stack those in the other order, actually, right? I always want to untap before I bounce. It does look like we're losing. I agree with that assessment. If I go get Azusa, I could cast it and go Slayers Stronghold plus Gruul Turf, and then I can pay for stuff. You'll be tightening this turn. I mean, we wouldn't be tightening this turn though, right? They had a lightning bolt. We'd have a dead fucking Azusa. They're just like being super results based. It'd be super dead here because they'd have bolted the Azusa. Yeah, I agree with that assessment. I think we're just supposed to pass. Have a timeout for not telling me why. Come back when you have something constructive to share. How would we have 6 mana without Azusa? Or with Azusa? I think we just have a dead Azusa, right? We're probably just gonna get Boros Charmed or Tarkus Commanded here and die, but we'll see. Did the bolts and helixes here as well. They could have Stone Nothing. They could have Stone Nothing. Alright, we're gonna play like they have Stone Nothing, because if they have anything, we are dead. I want to stack this first, so we untap. Get a path. Yep. If they didn't have the path there, they were going to die. For those that aren't familiar, we'd generate 6 mana with this Gruul Turf, Summoner's Pact for Primeval Titan. Primeval Titan will get Slayers Stronghold and stuff. And then, oh, I guess we're short on double strike mana, actually, right? Yeah, we're short on double strike mana, so maybe they wouldn't have died, but we'd have stabilized pretty hard. Alright, so this is a Baloth matchup. This is a Hornet Queen matchup. Probably a Dismember matchup. You lose to your own packs. Is that true? Or... yeah, I think you're right, actually. Yeah, it definitely didn't count. This is not... we had it in hand? Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right. Is EE fine here? Like, we EE'd on one there and then we died, right? We EE'd on one there and then we died, so that doesn't seem very good. Why does Ruric Thar seem sweet? Ruric Thar seems smaller than the average Tarmogoyf. I think I want one of these to tutor for, but I don't think I want engineered explosives. Oh, no, in general, yeah, in general, Ruric Thar is great. I agree. I probably want this because they likely have access to Blood Boon. You have 2 cuts here. I think this is a matchup where I can't... why? Why are they great? Like, what's the situation where they're great? Because last game they were fucking terrible, and it feels like that was about the average case. Yeah, the Eldrazi deck was really bad. The Eldrazi deck was not fantastic. Need 2 cuts here. Yeah, I'm just not sure what we're supposed to trim here. Definitely not these. Probably explore. It's like trim, it's like filler. that a try? The difference between that 5/5 only lets you play one extra land, right? Like that's a big difference. Maybe. I think most of our development was just going to be stunted by the fact that they had removal, though. Like, our other line in the previous game was going to just die, was going to get slaughtered by lightning bolt anyways. Yeah, I think access to an engineered explosives in our tutor package is fine, but I think it's just like not a card that's like we want to draw a ton of every game. I think hands like this one that we kept are fine to keep. Like, they have the ability to develop our mana pretty reasonably, so we would like to just have things be live as we draw them. So this is just gonna be just get our radiant fountains going here. Am I just blowing these up here? I feel like I have to wait a turn, right? I'm gonna put this into play for one, but am I supposed to blow this up? I could just activate the Tribe Scout and put Simic Growth Chamber into play and then use my floating mana. Just like trade 2 for 2 here. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to trade 2 for 2 here. Just like activate this, throw this down, pick this back up, and blow this up. I think I'd rather just get more. I guess I could have done it in response to this trigger. I could have done it in response to that trigger on the experiment one. That'd have been a little bit better for me. Playing a Charker's Command. Yeah, we're at a pretty high health total here, which is nice. This just gains me 3, so I'm gonna play that out. Then we can go Gemstone Mine, cast Hornet Queen next turn. I'm just gonna like snap throw this plant away here. You've been conscripted to gain 3 little plant. If your parents had a talk with you about the birds and the bees, opponent, the bees are very angry in this talk. Go, my tiny insect children. Go, fly, kill! Alright. So 7. I'm just getting a Titan now, right? I think I'm just getting a Titan. Obviously, you're getting Summoner's Pact, right? I guess I decide what I'm actually getting next turn, right? I have a turn here. I could go get Obstinate Baloth, but I think I'd rather just wait and get a Titan. The mine is full today from one ad. Diapers are 22 cents a piece, and that's 2 diapers. Thank you, Just Kai Charming. I appreciate the donation. Thank you for the bits. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Radiant Fountain here. And I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be a conservative Titan trigger, and I'm gonna get double forest so we don't die to Blood Moon. Pretty sure this is just go get double forest so we don't die to Blood Moon. Can you be more specific, please, in the future, Punt Then Wine? I believe your statement, but it's not helpful to me for you to just say, well, if you played better, you could have done better. It's like, well, how do I play better? Because obviously if I saw the better line, I'd take it, but I didn't see it, so that's why we didn't take it. We played Gruul Turf instead of Simic. Okay, but doesn't Gemstone Mine allow me to set up the same thing? Yeah, the Gemstone Mine allows me to set up the same thing, right? Bushwhacker. I was gonna trade these and then dismember their Tarmogoyf here. And I'm gonna wait till my turn to dismember the Tarmogoyf because I would like to put this Gemstone Mine into play and then pay full price for it. Well, now I drew that. Oh, I can do both, right? This Titan is gonna be a Squadron Titan. He's gonna go get Boros Garrison and Tolaria West. And we're gonna pick this Tolaria West back up here. And I'm going to go ahead and dismember this Tarmogoyf now, just so my opponent can't add any card types as surprises. Your move, Kaiba. In general, just prioritize red, white, and play after UU. That's good. That's a good tip. It's a good tip. We've not turned 2 to Jace yet. We're playing, believe it or not, we're playing a bunch of matches where we board Jace out. Alright, after that game, I think I'm convinced that I want a second Engineered Explosives over this other Explorer. I wouldn't hate a third Explosives, but I just don't have another card I want to cut for it, I don't think. I think I'm pretty happy with all the other cards in our deck. What's after this? I think we're going to play some Teamer mid-range after this, Maddie. I'm flexible, though, Matthew. You could pick something else you'd like to see. Let's just lock up on me. Oh, there we go. Ooh, this hand's really good, right? It's kind of light on lands. Oh, I'm supposed to cut the blue pact? That makes sense. Blue pact out for the last... I think you should always board in the Rex Sage against decks that could potentially be Blood Mooning you. We're just speculating on them having it. I think this hand is keepable. It just like needs one more land. It could turn 3 Obstinate Baloth, right? No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play Amulet Titan Mirrors. That sounds stupid and pointless. The blue pack makes sense as a cut to me. I didn't think about that. These. well, now they're just dead next turn, right? This should be lethal, right? If they don't interact with anything here. They're very much dead, right? I just need to not mess it up. I just need to not mess it up. So I do this. I stack it so we bounce last. Untap, float mana, untap, float mana, float mana, float mana. Doesn't matter what I return here now, right? So return this one. Cast this Primeval Titan. This Primeval Titan is getting green bounce land since I already have this Primeval Titan in my hand. So we'll go get... It doesn't really matter what we get, right? I can go get a bounce land and then something else. Something else that comes into play tapped. I guess I could even just get Tolaria West as like... Because these two will make 6 together, right? Yeah. So stack these like this. Untap, make mana. Untap, make mana. Untap, make mana. Untap, make mana. Bounce my Tolaria West. Okay, now this Primeval Titan trigger is gonna go get... Oh, this I have to stack these carefully, right? Yeah, there's a... Careful about the amulet bug. Yeah, there's an amulet bug that we've got by before. They're conceding because they're dead. So the way you actually kill them from here, for those that aren't familiar with the Amulet Titan deck, we go get... I can actually just show the deck. So from here, we'd go get Boros Garrison plus Slayers Stronghold. I guess there's a card to see over here. And that would allow me to give both the Titans +2 attack and haste. And then the Titans would get to attack. And then they would go find Sunhome Fortress. And then we'd be attacking them with 2 8 power double striking whatevers. The amulet bug is that it doesn't let you stack your amulet triggers the way you would in paper. So sometimes it stacks the untap of the Slayer Stronghold before the untap of the Boros Garrison. So that means you won't have red-white to use your Slayer Stronghold twice, so you won't be able to give them extra. You attack for 32 there. You attack with 2 8/6s and give them both double strike. Alright, well, we're 2-0 with the Amulet Titan deck. Does Magic Online need a reboot? Is that like the second time? Alright, let's... Amulet Titan is too much for Magic Online. It's too much. Let's just give it a quick restart. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I do appreciate it. There's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching the weekend, but you've been your weekend here with us. We're 2-0 with Amulet Titan featuring Jace. Haven't casted Jace yet. Amulet Titan's just great without him. If you're enjoying what you see, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. That's the absolute best way you can support my content here. Help allow me to do this full time like I do. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We'd love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. If you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, bags, all sorts of stuff like that. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anoronix and you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. Moto does work via Wine, and by works, I mean it runs as well as it does on Windows, so it still has memory leaks and random lockups and all other sorts of features, but, you know, I've been streaming with it for the last 6 weeks, and it seems works well enough. Works well enough. Gets the job done. Wine doesn't make Magic Online work better than it does on Windows. It makes it work as well as it does on Windows. The bar is very low. The bar is very low. Basically, the Jace decks where he doesn't show up are the best Jace decks, yep. And the Jace decks where he does show up, we just sideboard him out. There are 2 forests and an island in this deck. Because that is what Edgar told me to play. To play first. This hand's great, right? Find an amulet with this. Just go to town. We have a Jace. Everybody calm down out there. We have a Jace the Mind Sculptor in the opener. We're guaranteed to win this game, right? There's a Jace in the opener, just can't possibly lose. I think I just want... Do I want a Gruul Turf or do I want an extra untapped land at this point? I actually don't know. Solve the answer to this question. What do I want? I probably want the Gemstone Mine, right? I want the Gemstone Mine? Yeah. Okay, good. Sweet. I got there and then Edgar confirmed. Yay! Yay! I have a brain. Curse you, opponent! How am I supposed to Jace? How am I supposed to... Oh, they're gonna allow me to sculpt their minds. Or they have another discard spell, one of the two. One of the two. Either they're gonna allow me to sculpt their minds, or they have more discard spells. I just want to sculpt some minds, chat. I just want to sculpt some minds. Hey! Articon with that brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support my content here, so thank you for that support. No Thoughtseize. Alright, so this is just Jace Fate Seal. I think I want to Fate Seal myself, right? How do you feel about Fate Sealing myself? Like, they just see so many cards. I think I want to Fate Seal me. Yeah. Scry. Let's scry one. Do I want to backup Jace? Backup Jace seems decent in this position. I could brainstorm backup Jace away should he not be useful. I like backup Jace. He's like the second best kind of Jace, second only to the Jace that I currently have in play. Oh, this is probably gonna be like Bolt, untap, K command, kill the Jace, or second Bolt. Yeah, deal. Alright, here's the real question, chat. Does this Jace brainstorm or does this Jace scry? I think this Jace scries again. Put it on the bottom, yes. They're currently auto-passing too, which is just the nut. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I'm so excited to... Oh, chat. Oh, chat. That's a blood moon. I was so excited. We don't have a Rex Sage in our main. Vesuva's bugged, we still get a second forest. Is that true? Is that true? Oh, we do. Oh, that's great. And it doesn't come into play tapped. Oh, God, that's fucking great. Thank you, Magic Online. All right. So do I Jace Storm here? Do I Jace Storm and then Ancient Stirrings past it, or do I just keep plussing him? Classic Magic Online. No, it does not. Vesuva's a mountain in Paper Magic. But here, it is an untapped. I think we're just supposed to, like, Jace them, right? The problem with Jacing them is they have a bunch of Faithless lootings, right? I think I'm gonna stir. All right, I'm gonna take the island because finding the island here means that if we find our main deck engineered explosives, we can actually kill the Blood Moon, right? Burn on the bottom. Yes, please.
Hey, tell Daddy our song.
Do you have a song?
Tell him.
How does your song go?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Tinkle, tinkle, little star. Are you a little star?
Do you want to tell the internet your song?
You're precious.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I wonder if I'm supposed to be brainstorming because they have access to Dreadbore now. This is game one, so I don't have a Rec Sage in my deck right now. Do I brainstorm next turn because I'm gonna Summoner's Pact and I can like shuffle these lands back in? This is a Dreadbore. Please be faithful, Lingering Souls. God bless. Yeah, I think because I think I'm brainstorming now because I have 6. I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah. Alright. But the Titan... Yeah, alting Jace isn't happening at this point anymore. Since they've hit things, so... Let's just start thinning our deck out, basically. Your turn. That's a Monastery Swift Spear. You have a Terminate. That's unfortunate. Alright, so Jace is taking 4 here, down to 5. I get to Jace Storm again. Again, we're just looking for... We're looking for a Blood Moon, or we're looking for our Engineered Explosives. We got 1 copy of that in our main deck. I do get to Titan again next turn. Jace is eating a fat one here. This doesn't really matter because I can't cast that. You get to thin our deck here a whole bunch. If they don't have a burn spell, we do get to use Jace again next turn, which is nice. Let's use this ability, yes. Oh wait, there's another force in my deck? There is another force in my deck. Right, that was a Vesuva. I'm dumb. I just was thinking I had both of them, but I didn't because I Vesuva'd. Why not Amulet first? Because it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll bolt here. Another Terminate, maybe. Yep. Yep. They're digging for a Terminator Dreadbore here. I guess if they cast 2 spells here, regardless of what else they do, yeah, they can flashback Lingering Souls and then kill Jace. Oh, that's a Terminate. Well, we tried, chat. It's weird. Our land stack lost to Blood Moon. It's so strange. It's so strange. Alright. So bring the explosives in, bring the Baloth in, bring the Sage in, bring the Hornet Queen in. We cut, excuse me, the amulets and a Tribe Scout last time, and a Pact of Negation, I believe. Brought in Bojuka Bog. Why don't we have like 4 more prime times? Yeah, Bog's great. I think this is how we boarded last time. Did I board in Ruric Thar? I think I did. I cut the 3rd Jace. Jace is okay. Like, he did some good work there. If he had some better hits to find, he'd have pulled us through a little bit. I think he's fine. He's a card they have to answer. You think Hornet Queen is bad in this matchup? You want to cut Amulet against the grindy decks because it's not good individually on its own, and these grindy, fair decks are going to be bringing in ways to destroy your Amulet. So, like, you're basically gaining virtual card advantage by blanking some of their cards. Azusa is the best card in this deck. We can Ghost Quarter ourselves in response to Blood Moon. Yeah, I'm going to cut a Cavern and bring the Ghost Quarter in. I'm going to cut a Cavern and bring the Ghost Quarter in. That's a try. I think this end's fine. It's got a way to accelerate our lanes. It technically has a Titan in it. Just floop the Sanctuary into play, right? Although I guess there's danger to playing the Sanctuaries out early against Blood Moon and Stone Rain decks. Like, a lot of these decks have Fulminators and Ghost Quarters in their sideboard. Get my token here. Them's the beats. You're gonna play the powerful linear deck. Gotta lose to the powerful hate cards. You know, just how she goes sometimes. Steady as she goes. We can get double blue this time. You're not wrong. Losing to Blood Moon, like, with this deck's not like losing to Stony Silence with Affinity. It's just like one of the things, like, sometimes you're going to be able to beat it and play through it and like have some counterplay, but there's going to be some games where you're just like, well, we got Blood Mooned and we died. Alright, I'm going to cash this Plantain as a gain 3 here. I don't think it's ever gaining much more than that. Maybe we'll get really lucky and they'll draw a Swamp and Culligans command us. Our hero appears to have fallen. That's fine. We're 2-1. In a good spot to run it back. Can play the Ruric Thar out for the lulz. Send a message. Oh wait, I don't have green mana. Can't even do that. Never mind. There are no lulz here, Ruric Thar. None of your lulz. The 4 were the decks not running Blood Moon, and the 1 is the deck that was running Blood Moon. Yep. We did beat one Bloodmoon deck in this league, right? Like we beat Mardu Pyromancer as our first win or our second win. I forget, they blur. Love to play first. This hand's kind of gross. Is this keepable on the play? I think I'm going to keep this. Radiant Fountain into Simic. The hand does nothing. It makes all of our land drops, and it casts any gas we draw off the top. That's really cute, DJ Benny. That's kind of awesome, actually. Was playing Saheeli Rai to copy Amulets and Titans. That's great. That card's individually very weak, but that, like, in conjunction with your other messed up stuff, that sounds awesome. Wouldn't mulligan to 5. Give my bad hand a chance, maybe. Donated, would you make a modern deck with Jace plus Mystical Teachings? I honestly don't think that sounds very competitive, Genji. I think that's just probably too slow and clunky for modern. So this is a Spell Queller. I mean, the double red Eidolon is pretty good against Storm. I think that's actually a fine inclusion. That seems fine. What do they have? They have a Mind Sensor? God, gross. Gross. That's... Oh, God. Thank God we're a professional. Thank God we're a professional. I was so excited when they mulliganed to 5. I was so excited when they mulliganed to 5. Okay. Pick this forest back up. Grab Simic Growth Chamber here. I'm gonna hold this Sakura-Tribe Scout activation along with a Vesuva or Bounce Lane to save us from other Ghost Quarters. This is match number 4. We're currently 2-1. Thanks, Iron. Yeah, it's much big improvement over the old one. Alright, so here's this. I didn't use the scout at their end of turn because they can knight for a ghost quarter, and by leaving the scout up, I'm able to oh, I stacked that wrong. Crap. We're gonna put this Gruul Turf back in our hand now. Hey, some democracy for that splice onto Arcane deck when someone donates to Gregory's Vengeance. Sure. Alright, so they're gonna Ghost Quarter us here, and then we're gonna get to Vesuva them. Get them with the Tribe Scout plus Vesuva. They're gonna Field of Ruin us, sure. Which is actually great, because now this puts them down a land. Because their Field of Ruin is gonna lose its only target. So now this is why we didn't activate this at their end of turn. So now we get to activate this and floop this into play as a copy of Simic Growth Chamber. And now I want to stack it, so I untap first here. Now untap, and now this trigger is going to return the one that Field of Ruin is targeting to my hand. If we're really lucky through this Mind Sensor, we could potentially kill them this turn. I'm actually down 2 mana because of the way I sequenced though, right? But I guess that was going to happen regardless. Yeah, it was going to happen regardless. We don't have a main deck Walking Ballista, which really sucks. We could, I'm going to bounce the Simic Growth Chamber now. We do have Engineered Explosives though, so if we're really fortunate, we could potentially hit that. Pass the turn. Oh, gross. I just don't even want to play anymore. Oh, the fucking bird is such a beating. This is why...
Did I just hear I don't want to play anymore?
I don't want to play anymore. They mulliganed to 5, and this is game 1, and then they had turn 2 Aven Mind Sensor against their Amulet deck.
Well, yeah.
You know, just no big deal.
Normal things.
Just modern things.
Normal things.
Please stop. Please stop. Stop it. I'm dead.
It could be worse. You could be playing in a 1,250 person event.
You're not... Wait, 1,200? I thought it was 1050.
I thought it was 1,250, but I could be
I thought they capped at 1050.
I don't know. I was pretty hungover this morning when I woke up. So I don't know. I don't know what the numbers are. What are numbers?
But, some Matthew.
My plans were great. I got drunk and watched Roadhouse. It was excellent.
Okay, that sounds way better than going to the open.
So good.
All right, so we want all the EEs. Do I want anything else here? I don't want to cut. Jace, why is Jace bad? Their deck is like this mid-rangey, like, mush. Jace seems great.
What are you playing against? A mid-range?
Green-white Value Town.
Oh, you're dead. They have 4 close quarters in their deck.
I think the Queen's good. They have Field of Ruin too.
Do you...
Explore out? I think is the trim, like the filler trim. I don't need Pact of Negation.
Do you want the Bog in against the Eternal Witnesses and the Ramming Up Excavator?
I don't think so. That seems narrow.
It's hard, but
Shave a Summoner's Pact. That makes sense. God, Edgar's so smart. We have Edgar in chat.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Don't listen to me.
Don't listen to me. I don't think I want any of these other mooks. They all seem really bad.
Oh, your deck.
We cast a Jace on turn 3. Our opponent turn 3 Blood Moon Dust, and we lost anyways.
Good lord. Classic. Can you turn 2 Jace in this deck? With the...
No, it has to be...
The Amulet on 1. Oh, yeah, it has to be on turn 3 at the earliest, yeah.
It's something. Those are... Having both the basics in the opener really sucks.
Oh, yeah, against the Ghost Quarter deck.
Oh, yeah, you can turn 2. It's Amulet, Jace, right? Amulet, Bounce Land. Yeah, do the diddle. Yeah, you're right.
I need to remember these cards for when I cast Modern and like. This hand sucks, dude. Come on. Should've get off the pot, dude.
Alright.
This hand sucks. Oh god, this hand's even worse.
Yeah, thanks for telling me to mulligan, Matthew. This hand doesn't even have a Jace in it. At least the other hand had a Jace. At least I could feel good about myself and be like, this card's supposed to be too good for Modern.
This hand has 3 Primeval Titans in it. Oh yeah, this hand's great. Great.
These are the cards I have. You would have kept that 7. Alright. Alright, God bless. I think the 7 was close just because we didn't have a 3rd color for the Engineered Explosives, and like we need 3 color Engineered Explosives in this matchup.
Best draw here. Pretty good.
Good. I think I lead on the
next turn?
I think I lead on the Gruul Turf because I'd rather they Ghost Quarter this one.
Yeah, so you don't want to get quartered. So you can Azusa. Your deck sucks. You really need amulets.
Oh, we could have brainstormed the basics back into our deck.
You would have got Ghost Quarter on turn 1 instead. Oh, that's good.
That's pretty decent, huh? So we do this. God, they have fucking even mind sensor again. I hate everything about everything, Matthew.
You're playing bad cards, they're playing bad cards.
That's what Modern is, right? It's like Modern and Dutch. That's why we love this, because their shitty deck gets to hate on my shitty deck.
That's great. Here comes.
Yep. Have you heard about the bird? Heinous? I hate this artwork.
Anyone plays League of Legends? Oh. Nice deck, idiot.
I had such high hope path into Ghost Quarter us.
I feel fucking good. Goodbye.
If I miss on this Ghost Quarter, we're going to remove it to the 5th batch. Swing and a miss, number 1.
Deal. Dead. Oh, whew.
Wait.
Oh, you can.
Wait. They didn't take me off of blue mana. Yeah. Chat. They didn't take me off of blue mana. Gemstone Mine. Gemstone Mine. Gemstone Mine. Gemstone Mine.
Like.
Gemstone Mine. Oh, there's no fucking justice in the world. Concede? Right click concede?
So you have to just... No, you're not dead.
We're not dead yet, but we're mostly dead.
Yeah, you have a basic island in your deck too, right?
You do have a basic island.
Like what, 5 draws here? Basically?
Jace is less than harmonized. Count 1.
Harmonized. Fuck. You're like a. Oh god, I thought there was another Ghost Quarter. I was about to scream. Alright.
I just name Jace.
Legendary Planeswalker.
Legendary Planeswalker. Then cast this.
You can try and look it up because it's Magic Online. Make sure it's not in there. It's not in there. Make sure Legendary Planeswalker is not a choice. It's not. Dang it.
Damn it. Gotta play to your outs, Chet. We almost won a game under Blood Moon because Vesuva Blood Moon is bugged on here. It still lets you copy a basic.
Are you
and here's the kicker. It copies the basic and it's untapped. It gives you untapped basic forest when you play it.
So it's, yeah. It's really
It's super
it's really
bugged in your favor. They don't, Edgar. That's why I banned them.
Here comes the Collected Company.
Hey, the company's here. This is great. We get to concede the Night of the Reliquary.
That deck's really good.
I'm excited to concede the Night of the Reliquary. Oh no, they found more than just Night of the Reliquary. Oh no, yeah, dead to that one too. All right. This league started so bright. It had such a bright future.
Oh, you were 2-0 at one point.
We started 2-0. It's been a downward spiral, Matthew. All right, mine Sculptor Rooney.
Race.
Your Plague Harmonize.
Wow.
Your Plague Harmonize. That's great. That's fantastic. I mean, is Harmonize better than Tireless Tracker though? Because like looking at this deck list and like looking at like past iterations of Amulet Titan, like Tireless Tracker is kind of like what the Jace slot would be, right? Like this list previously played like 2 to 3 Tireless Tracker. Seems fine, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, your deck sucks, but this is a good hand. That's pretty good too.
It's 2:30. Why are you awake?
Aren't you supposed to be in your tent? I saw your fort.
This is an easy amulet here.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of want more bounce lands at some point, but yeah, our deck's full of lands, not full of amulets. Yeah, I agree. Tracker before Harmonize makes sense.
Oh, good, you're gonna Field of Ruin into this game.
That's not true. They might be the bad one. They might be Jeskai.
Okay.
That's a hot take. Fire it up. Put some cooks in the kitchen. You think it's funny to be a turd?
Look, I'm gonna make you work for it every time now. Yeah.
So I could like... No, I can't even put Azusa into play here.
If you Summer's Pact, no. You die that way. If they... Yeah. No. But...
It's just Island Amulet here. I read Hot Cake and got hungry. Yeah, I think Jace was just a good addition to the format. And the people that are like crying foul about it just like are being unreasonable.
What do you do here? Race.
I don't quite have enough mana next turn if I think I'm just supposed to go Tolaria West past here. I suppose I could Tolaria West. I could play the Simic Growth Chamber and then pick up the mine, and I could transmute this Tolaria West for a Cavern. Is that pretty good?
Probably fine.
I think that's fine. Just like take it kind of slower. Just gonna bounce this Gemstone Mine back to my hand. It might be right to put the Growth Chamber back in my hand. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go get a Cavern with this Tolaria West though. Because remember, like, a double Celestial Colonnade means our opponent's, like, not going to be in a rush to kill us. So, like, we'd rather just, like, hang back and, like, play a slower game where our Titans are guaranteed to resolve. Yeah, exactly. Like, our opponent's not clocking us, so we don't need to rush. I hate everything about everything. I hate everything about everything. You know what the worst part about that is? That aggressive field when they know we have Cavern, that means they have another one or a spreading seas.
That's a pretty good draw though. Just let you get past so you get your next one. It's fine.
Do I even want to play this? Probably.
Get past, you're one land away.
That is true. We're one land away after we get past here.
Yeah, it's easy.
Easy life.
You're like 47 more lands in it, you're fine.
Ooh, we get an untap forest.
You get to pack their Jace here too.
I spewed a counter on the mine. Oh, I could have played Cavern and then played the mine. Yeah, you're right. I didn't think I was playing the Cavern that turn. Thank you for pointing that out, though. You're right. I definitely spewed a counter on mine. I should have gone Cavern and then played the mine afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
When I was tapping for the Azusa, I didn't think I changed my line midway. Land.
Kind of a land.
That's kind of a land. I mean, it's gonna be useful at some point.
Yeah, this game has 20 turns left in it if they want to win the game.
That's true. But they can play Jace next turn, and Jace is better than all.
You have Pact of Negation, man. Please don't pack the Jace.
Please don't pact the Jace. Don't do it.
That's annoying.
That's fine. That means I'm pacting their counterspell and made a land here. I hate everything about everything.
Oh, this is great, man.
I hate everything about everything. These are gonna get detention sphere. Maybe I'm supposed to hold it because of detention sphere.
No. If they're spearing your amulet, are you the happiest man on the planet?
Yeah, that's probably true. You should hold them. Yeah, I think
you can hold it, but it's like...
It only costs me 1 mana, and it nets me 2 mana the turn I play it, so I'm only plus 1 mana by playing it out in advance while being softer to Detention Sphere.
That's fine. They have 5 cards, so they got Cryptic.
Bounce land, please.
Speaking of... We're good.
I can cast both Titans here, right? Yeah, hopefully they cryptic us and then they die.
Then you get Supreme Verdict.
No, I'm gonna kill them on this attack.
I know, I understand how it works. You still have the combo in your deck, I hope.
I hope, unless you're an idiot, yep. Because you only YOLO once. Right,
see how much better this amulet is in play now?
Please cryptic me, please cryptic me, please cryptic me, please cryptic me, please cryptic me. Yeah. Yay! Yay! We did it, chat. We did it. Stop it.
Man, the packs are so fair.
They are so fair. They are so I was so sad a second ago. I'm not sad anymore, Matthew. Now I am glad. All right, so this is Growth Chamber plus anything else.
Mm-hmm. You're just gonna be able to cast another 2 more Titans, right?
Yeah. Well, I only need 1 more though.
What are you playing this deck for if you don't put all your Titans in play?
What are you playing it for if you're not putting all your Titans? That's making a good point here. Are you even playing the deck right if you're not putting all of the Titans into play?
Good line to play around if they have Pact of Negation. Right?
Yep. Giant uncounterable Primeval Titan. Maybe they don't know how this works. Maybe they don't realize they're dead.
We're about to show them.
Alright. Boros Garrison. Get Slayers Stronghold. And now we have to stack these.
Oh.
You have to stack these special because of Magic Online. No, because of Magic Online. So in paper, you say you order them, so you untap one alternating. On Magic Online, if you click this Boros Garrison trigger, it auto stacks the amulet triggers.
So it just gives
so it would untap this twice first before this one goes.
That's nice. That's nice.
The correct line is to name Coward on the Cavern to send a message. Is this a Bog Ghost Quarter? This is definitely a Ghost Quarter matchup, right? It's probably not a Bog matchup.
I don't think you want the Bog. You probably want the... You want the Rex Sage.
I want the Ruric Thar, I want the Rex Sage, I want the Pierces and the Guttural Response.
There's like so many cards.
Is this an Amulet out matchup? You want Bog?
What land are you cutting?
Oh, Radiant Fountain is bad.
Yeah, Radiant Fountain is terrible.
Do I need... I guess this is okay with Slayers Stronghold. Oh, Logic not 2. That makes sense. Making Logic not worse. Yeah, 1 EE is fine.
You gotta cut 8 cards still, dude?
Colony and the Scouts. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think the Khalni Garden's any good. Let me see. Now you got 3 cards left.
It's just the Explorer filler, the last cuts. We don't need to
Probably
go
you're
fast.
playing long anyways. I think this looks a lot more trim.
This is fine. This is the Mind Sculptor matchup, right, chap? This is the... If Mind Sculptor's great, he's going to be great here.
Just like jam thread after thread after thread.
Yep. Here's the guess. This is Mapamonte. He traveled for... We don't really travel anymore. We're going to travel a little bit in the future. I traveled here.
It was like a good solid half mile.
It is snowing too, so like
Yeah,
it was treacherous.
It was at least 9 minutes to get here. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds great.
Stop it.
If it was against John, you'd keep this hand in the million.
Just snap it off against Judd. They'd play turn 1 Inquisition, you just like put your dick on the table, like...
Hold on one second, let me unzip.
It's more than good. I want to bottom this, right? Just 'cause, like, I want these in my deck against the Field of Rune Path deck.
I don't think you... I remember when I played this deck when it was actually good. It was awesome.
When it was actually good. When there were summer blooms.
Jeez.
I do this, right?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? What's the point? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You trying to Ancient Stir there? That's terrible.
That was like a 10-card hand because of the double lands. Wait, did they just miss their land drop? Magic Online's really competitive. Like, I'll take it though. Look, okay, I am... Ooh, Cavern?
Do you really need Cavern?
Yes.
Alright, you need Cavern.
I really don't need any of the other things, so
That's
like...
fair. You don't need extra cards. Yeah, that's great. Should have left that Guttural Response up. Get him.
What I got, man.
I know we're gonna get him. They're gonna try and see our visions, and we're gonna snap it off in their face.
What a turd. So we're 2 turns away from a Titan here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go Cavern next turn, and then we Boros Garrison, flip the Titan into play next turn.
Yep. They have to field you this
I
turn.
would have played Cavern to not expose to Spreading Seas. That makes sense. I didn't want to expose the Cavern to Spreading Seas or Field of Rune, but I guess we could pick them back up against... What a turn. Maybe they auto-passed their second turn, and they just had lands.
You're gonna get fielded right here, right?
It might be saving the field for the Cavern.
Fielding. You're neutral. Nothing you can do.
Correct. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about like
Oh,
what the rest of my turn's gonna look like.
Yeah, I'm thinking also, but you still have a draw step though. Oh, you're
We're in the draw. They did it in the draw step so that way they could.
You mean just like Azusa here, right? Path you again. Garrison.
Yeah, just go.
You can give Garrison here, right? Because you can do you can do everything this turn. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it back up.
Oh, the Cavern. Got it. It doesn't matter how you play your lands here, really.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Great. Deal. I think I actually want blue here, right? In case I draw a Jace.
If you're planning on bouncing this Cavern of Souls, you're gonna have the second green for the Titan.
And then we have a Titan next turn.
Yeah. Just what their plan is here. I mean, it's fine. It sucks, but it's fine. You can hit a bounce land and not care. Now they have second. Now they have what you call it up to.
Yep, not.
Mana leak, everything. Oh, okay, boys.
I've got a response. I've got a response. It's a little guttural, but it's gonna do in a pinch. It's gonna do in a pinch.
God, please be logic, not.
Oh god, does that? How's it taste? Can you taste it, opponent? I hope you can taste it. Brainstorm. Oh baby. Oh.
Wow.
Oh yeah, just put the cards right into my veins, JC boy. Get them cards right on in there. All right, we're so smart. Why aren't they Dispel? Right there. That's why they're not Dispel. So much better than Dispel. Yep. Probably gonna hide this Rex Sage.
It sucks right now. So like, they're one out to this is like they have to desphere your Jace's turn. Like maybe you want to just keep it or put it on top at least, so it's the next card you draw. It doesn't really matter at this point.
And then like we get to Titan them.
Yeah, you get to Titan them if they try to. So now you get to Titan them this turn. What is this?
Oh, this is adorable.
Oh, take your pick, asshole.
Woo, baby! Woo, candy! We're gonna brainstorm with Jace before we Titan so we can hit Pact of Negation for their Path to Exile.
Mm-hmm.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Resolves.
Yo.
Oh no, they took one of my Titans away.
Are you ever gonna get that back?
Am I supposed to plus Jace so it doesn't die to the click? Yeah, probably not. Yeah, man.
You know you're. Oh, you don't know.
That's kind of appealing.
Do you know your next card?
No.
You just drew it. It's Azusa.
Yeah. Maybe we're gonna shuffle anyways.
I mean, you're shuffling though. Yeah. So that's what I was. That's why I was asking if you're brainstorming, because you want to. If you knew that card was crap, you want to Titan first. I think you're supposed to Fate Seal, but like.
Yeah, I think Fate Sealing is fine.
If they hit a land, they can just kill it with Khalni, but that's
but then they're tapping out. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm not gonna go for the hasty Titan. Search for Azcanta. They can keep that, right?
Who cares? Yeah.
On the bottom. No, keep that. So I'm gonna go get a bounce land and a.
Oh, this is going away. Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a bounce land and a Tolaria West, and we'll transmute. Get a backup Titan. If they let the transmute resolve, I might get a Pact of Negation actually. So we'll see. Oh, yes, this happens. We'll get Tolaria West and make this bigger so I don't misclick.
You need another growth chamber. Yeah.
Yep.
You need a growth chamber.
Untap. Untap. Pick up Tolaria West. And then...
You can transmute it.
Yeah, we get to transmute this now. If they path this in response, we get... Okay, so now I just get Pact of Negation, right?
I don't know what else you're gonna go get. Like, what else is there?
It could be a second Titan.
I mean, you can get Bog, but like that doesn't do anything right now. Really doesn't. I think the Pact's probably your best.
I guess
well,
if they like path me plus like field me, I could be sad because then I can't pay because I don't have another basic to go get. I think I'm just gonna get another Summoner's Pact. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go Summoner's Pact. I think that's the conservative play. They could also like Supreme Verdict me.
Okay.
There's like more reason to get another Summoner's Pact.
For me, it was like between the Summoner's Pact and the Bojuka Bog, basically.
Please unsummon my Titan. Please unsummon my Titan. Please unsummon. Oh, good. Oh, good. They figured it out.
And we gave them Search for Escanta.
Yep.
But we don't know. Obviously, it's
Don't have a fourth basic. Jace can potentially find us Guttural Response or Dispel here.
Yeah, God, Jace. I wish they had a D-Sphere. That'd have been nice.
Oh, are they dead?
You just tapped out? You get the...
I can only 16 them,
yeah,
right?
16, yeah.
Unless I find another amulet with this Jace.
Yeah, so we get the but we get the Jace, then Pact. We get 4 cards. Well, that's pretty good, too. Right now, probably. Can you get... Oh, you can't get an amulet with the... I was going to say, how many Tolaria West do you still have?
2.
That's not enough. I'm trying to count my brain.
Azusa makes 6 mana here.
Yeah,
we might have lethal.
Yeah, I'm trying to count as well.
So Azusa's plus 3 mana effectively, right? Because she costs 3, makes 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are they just dead is the question.
The Spell Pierce, you don't need.
I don't need the Spell Pierce.
That's certainly going
I don't need extra summoners pact.
That's fair too.
Oh, Azusa's plus 1. Yeah, you're right, because we have a land drop anyways.
Oh yeah.
I could leave the extra pact and put like Ruric Thar into play here too.
Oh.
Hey, Rogue. Oh yeah, I could just hit them with the Giant Titan and put Ruric Thar into play.
Does Ruric Thar have reach?
Yeah.
You should go get Ruric Thar.
Okay.
Well, they're gonna unsummon it.
Okay, so I'm gonna put these. I could kill the Jace.
But you can kill Jace, but you're gonna have to. They're gonna unsummon Ruric Thar.
Keep the Pierce. You think so? Put Ghost Quarterback.
I guess it
Okay, yeah, I'll put Ghost Quarterback.
Yeah.
All right. I just need to make decisions. Need to make some choices here. So Primeval Titan.
Yeah.
So I get to do this.
Yeah.
Cast this. The Slayers Stronghold's already here. So this is getting Boros Garrison, probably plus another bounce land here. We'll get.
You can get a bog too.
I could bog them.
I'd probably
down. Let's wait and see how much mana I have. Oh wait, my Boros Garrison is dead. That means I have to get. I have a land drop still.
Yes.
So I have Gruul Turf to make mana with my land drop. So I'm gonna get Selesnya Sanctuary.
Yeah, say if Titan cannot attack anymore, right? Because we're missing.
I probably want to leave those in my deck, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get 2 Gemstone Mines here. Yeah, that cuts us how much total mana we have. Yeah. These come into play. Amulet untaps them.
Yeah.
Do I want to kill their Jace or do I want to hit them?
I think you're supposed to take the Jace off it.
Yeah, probably.
Because then next turn we can pact for the Ruric Thar.
Well, I can put Ruric Thar into play this turn. Because this hits Jace, and this goes and gets plus 4 mana.
True.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
But you can have double pact, right?
Yeah, that's
Pact
fine.
ones.
That's fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're fine with it. Oh, you have growth chambers still in your deck.
We'll get 2 growth chambers here. So these untaps happen. I'll just like pick these mines back up.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Rurik's a bad line versus Supreme Verdict. Yeah, maybe if they have Supreme Verdict in their deck. This is my line. This is my line. We're kind of
Jace this time.
we did. Yeah, I'm kind of committed to it. It protects my Jace too. So like if they kill, if they verdict, I still have the Jace up, which hopefully finds me more to do.
Yeah, I mean it protects. Yeah, it protects Jace.
And if they don't have
attention sphere, like taking it, but like that doesn't do anything.
I have to pay 8 next turn for 2 packs.
You have that in 3 lands.
Yeah. Well, you know, I probably should have gotten the Selesnya. The Selesnya Sanctuary. This is a verdict. Yeah, they tapped their lands wrong.
Nah, that's a Supreme Verdict.
Nope, just the Jace. All right.
Okay, eat 6.
That's really good for us. That's really good for us. Azusa first. Maybe they're just killing my Jace then? God, they're
gonna die though.
I smell blood in the water, Matthew. They need path. Yeah, they need path. If we played Azusa, we could hold up Spell Pierce. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Could that be +1 mana? Because Spell Pierce there would have been useful. Would have made us not die to path.
We have another Jace too. 8 here, right? Now we're tapping?
Oh, well, that's how we're tapping now. Shut up. Shut up!
Now we can't play my Jace.
I have 2 Gemstone. Oh no, I can't play 2 things. I'm done.
Well, we knew that.
We knew that.
Oh, well, you have Azusa though.
And I have a trigger.
Yeah, oh, you have a trigger also. God, okay.
Alright, I'm attacking Jace again.
Yeah. The only way they're gonna get back in this game.
Yep.
No, we're not leaving up any kind of mana. We're idiots. They let you attack. Well, that's good.
Oh, I could have just gotten Sunhome.
I would say Sunhome is the one card you could have got.
Oh. Yeah, that probably would have been better.
That's whatever.
Look, this turn's been a comedy of errors, chat. The turn's been a comedy of errors. You need to understand that several mistakes have been made.
Get the jam.
I'm gonna play this Azusa.
Are you?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna transmute this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a Pact of Negation.
Okay, man. You do you. So Cavern for Ogre for this giant Ruric Thar.
I don't have enough mana for that.
That's the one. Well, you did before you decided you wanted to transmute.
It's fine. Shut up.
You're so stupid.
You could probably write like a term paper on the ways you could have played that last turn more optimally. But we won the match, so you can only assume that the way we played was perfectly.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I don't know. Edgar's played the deck a lot more than us, and probably played it with Jace more than we have too. Like he's played more than one league. The Jaces didn't really seem that good.
Shut up.
I mean, like, so, like, the Jace was good there, but, like, the context is, like, how much better was Jace there would have been than Tireless Tracker would have been, right? This deck basically plays on autopilot. Yep. Opponent conceded. Almost certainly the sheer tilt. We scraped our fun bucks back. This deck's a gas. I really like playing toolbox decks, so that's why I've come back and played the Amulet deck more than once, because I do enjoy playing this style of deck. And this deck, like, ticks the kind of dumb modern boxes, the like the dumb things you want to be doing in modern. Like, it has like turn 2, turn 3 nut draw type kills. But honestly, I'm not sure I'm sold after that. Like, I've played a couple of leagues with Tireless Tracker a long time ago in the past, and I'm not sure that the Jaces were better than just having Tireless Tracker. But I definitely would wait for someone like Edgar, or someone that knows the ins and outs of this deck more than me, to kind of come to that conclusion after more formal testing. I'm going to try just... Yeah, then that's where the tireless trackers ended up, right, Edgar? Like, it really feels to me like it's just that card advantage slot. So, like, is this card better than those tireless trackers in this slot? I think, I'm not sure Walking Ballista would have won us either of the matches that we lost, but not having a Walking Ballista in the 75 seems like something I would want to change. I think Amulet Titan's a very reasonable deck. Like I said, I think it checks a lot of the boxes you want to be checking when you're looking for a competitive deck in Modern, and that, like, it's got a touch of interaction in it, but it's also doing this kind of like busted thing that's going to let you steal games against people. It's also a deck that's like unknown enough in the format that you're going to win games you wouldn't win against someone familiar with what you're doing, just because like they're not going to understand when they should time their ghost quarters or which cards they should be thought seizing out of your hand, etc., etc. All right, that's the end of that one. That was a fun lead.